I got a comment on a video I did recently, and this video was, I believe it came out last week, talking about Luffy proving why he's a Yonko on Egghead Island. This is why I encourage a lot of people to comment, because I actually do read them and some of them end up being in videos like this. But the comment said this: now that Luffy is Sun God Nika, I feel he won't have that pirate edge to his character. How do you feel about this? Not gonna lie, I had no clue what he meant by this, so I asked him what did he mean by pirate edge. He replied saying, Luffy has transformed from being an intermediate pirate to a freaking god now. Will he still have that pirate edge, or will his new transformation make him above all pirates in the way he carries himself? I thought that this was a really interesting question, and I wanted to do a video like this for a while now, especially because there are so many crews in One Piece and they have their own way of doing things. But if you guys enjoy regular anime content, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. With that away, my name is Potential Unleashed, and let's talk about the true definition of a pirate. So I went on Google and I looked up an official definition of a pirate, and this is the one that I like the most. It's someone who robs at sea or plunders the land from the sea without having a commission from any sovereign nation. I do think there's some truth to this definition, but I also think in terms of the One Piece verse, it's a little bit more than that. Look at the statement from Blackbeard in chapter 1081. In this chapter, Blackbeard, he invited Aokiji to join his crew. Aokiji was outright against the offer because he had just been a marine and he didn't trust Blackbeard. However, Blackbeard had an interesting statement. He claimed that Aokiji had the wrong idea about pirates. He claimed that nobody said that they were all the best of friends, and the only thing pirates need is an alignment of interest, which is true. An example of this is you could even look at Blackbeard and his crew. Blackbeard, he is someone who wants to create a pirate island and he hunts devil fruit. Shiryu was someone who was ruthless and like torturing and killing the different prisoners, hence why even though he was the head jailer at Impel Down, he was thrown in prison. In order to establish a pirate island, Blackbeard, he needed someone strong on his crew, and he didn't really care if they killed anybody or not because, well, he ended up killing Thatch before. And for Shiryu, he wanted to be as ruthless as possible. To me, sounds like a match made in heaven and a swipe right on Tinder. This is because their interests aligned, same with the rest of his crew. Former Impel Down level 6 individuals who were dangerous, strong, and violent. Similar to Shiryu, Blackbeard needed those individuals to establish his dream. And the different prisoners of Impel Down, they're individuals who wanted to do whatever they want, steal, kill, eat food, etc. So even though they might not necessarily be the best of buddies, they'll work together because their interests align. I'd argue you could make the same statement with the Straw Hats with a little bit of an asterisk because their interests do align, however they are good friends. Most of them weren't really interested or trying to be a pirate, however different circumstances happen where they were forced to be pirates, hence why they're not your typical pirate crew. Look at Zoro, he was a bounty hunter in order to live day by day, but because of the situation with the Marines and what they put him in, he could either die there or become a pirate under Luffy. He didn't want his dream to die, so he became a pirate. And I'll probably go more in depth with other Straw Hats in a future video. Has Luffy lost his pirate edge? I don't think so. Luffy's view of a pirate is someone who's free. We have to look back at chapter 589 after Sabo's death. Ace believed that whoever killed Sabo was someone opposed to freedom, and Sabo died before he truly became free. He told Luffy no matter what, the two of them have to live their lives with no regret. They're going to set out to sea someday, live their lives the way they want to with more freedom than anyone in the world. And when they turn 17, they'll set sail and they're going to be pirated. Luffy wants to become the Pirate King because he believes the person in the world with that title is the freest man. But what exactly is freedom? It's the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. Luffy views freedom as doing whatever you want, living a life that you won't regret, stealing, sailing the seas, even saving princesses. Is that the true answer to having freedom? I'd say a lot of people argue that Luffy's ideal on freedom is the best in anime. I'd argue that Eren from Attack on Titan could give him a run for his money, especially with how deep the panel of him over the Titan steam was. Now, I'm not going to go in depth in this video because it's really complex and I may do one in the future. In looking at his devil fruit, now that he's become the sun god, a lot of different individuals are kind of torn because for the longest time we thought that Luffy had a pair of Misia, and he has the Gum Gum fruit. Now he's a Mythical Zoan model Nika, and you could argue that he has the strongest double fruit in the series. Does that take away from him being a pirate? The short answer is no. In Shonen, 9 out of 10 times the main character has the most broken ability in the series. There's way too many to list, I'm not going to do that, but they either have strong genetics, a strong demon within them, or gain access to the strongest source of power that their series has. The power's only limit is the user's imagination, and Luffy is someone who is very creative and very free. So him having that fruit will allow him to become the pirate king who he considers to be the freest man in the world. Luffy was never going to be someone who was an intermediate pirate because of him wanting to become the pirate king. When he achieved that, he was going to stand above all other pirates. He could only fight pirates on an intermediate level for so long. If he wanted to become the king, he would have to fight stronger opponents. It's similar to working out. You'll never get stronger if you only lift the same weight. Eventually, you're going to have to up the weight little by little in order to get stronger. He would only be able to fight against these Million-Berry bounty pirates for so long. To achieve his goal, he'd have to defeat Yonkos and admirals. Being a pirate in One Piece, it all depends on your crew. I think for the most part, crews tend to be your textbook pirates. They plunder, they attack, etc. Which is why a lot of different individuals are in shock whenever these Straw Hats arrive, and they're actually nice individuals. Pirates are different individuals who don't tend to fight fair. Look at Luffy versus Katakuri. When Flampe interfered, Katakuri apologized saying, "Hey, I'm sorry for her interfering in our fight," and Luffy said, "Don't worry about it, because in a fight against pirates, it's never fair." Which is why I'll never understand the whole Blackbeard hate. If you're upset because he killed Whitebeard and Ace, which are some of the most popular characters, I get that, that's a fair argument. But him jumping and running away, to me, that's very strategic, and since pirates fight dirty, they never fight fair, I don't see a problem with it. To me, I view a pirate as someone who does whatever they want to, whenever they want to, whether it be for the greater good or for their own personal agenda. I'd say that the independent variable, or the thing that doesn't change from different crews, is that a pirate is someone who does indeed sail the sea. Answering the comment to the question, does this change Luffy or does he lose his pirate edge? I'm gonna say no, because he's still him. He still follows his definition of what he believes a pirate is, and that's someone who is free. The only thing that changed is he went from having a double fruit that we didn't think was special to one that is one of the strongest in the series. Luffy always has and always will be the same person, and he'll follow his ideals and what he believes is right. But let me know how you guys feel about the definition of a pirate. Do you guys think that Luffy gaining access to Gear 5th allows him to no longer be this pirate that we thought he was? Is he now a god? How do you guys feel about other pirate crews in the comment section below? Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. Follow my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok is on the screen and the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to unleash your potential.